It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. Katie York set to get this one started. And here we go from Lambeau. His return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And things will end there, but plenty of damage already done. They've got it down inside the opposing 45 following the return.
I'll say it again, Kate. I love these new kickoff rules. This is exactly what we all wanted to see. All of us understood the safety concerns with the kickoff, but we did not want to see this explosive, game-changing play out of the game, and we did. And in fact, in this one, we got to see it right from the jump.
And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. They'll get 22 out of that play, and it'll give the Packers the first. Hand off here to Lloyd. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Again, a run with Lloyd. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and short here, Sanders. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead on their own. Manis on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Xavier Gipson now to return. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
First down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. They run. It's the rookie from UCLA. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Williams from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. Big man showing up the yards. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. On is Katie York for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Darius Davis to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Come on, come on.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Packers first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Throw left side, complete. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All set now, first and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
On the give, it's Lloyd. Still has room inside the 15. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers break the tie here in the first. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Bears 7.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Luther Burden now on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Tight end motioning right. First down, Williams. Escapes the pocket. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's 2nd and 15. Out of the gun, here's Williams. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Third down, here's Williams. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Back deep to return is Davis. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10. Play action, Sanders. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Couldn't make that connection. So second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second down run, good for 4. That brings up third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Escapes the pocket. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Escapes the defender. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now Williams. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
What is that?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
What is that?
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. On play action, here's Williams. Brought in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
Number 24. A big gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and goal.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Bears can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Caleb Williams, the touchdown! That one right down the middle. And the Bears tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. On the move, past the 40. At the 20. the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take the lead on the first play of the drive. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 14.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Burden now to return it. Making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10.
What is up?
They pitch it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And it's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down throw by Williams. Deep drop this time. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Colin Oliver. And the Packers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. He got hit as he tried to throw, and normally those linemen are the ones making that hit to affect the pass, Brock. It is so nice to see one of the big boys on the other end of the impact play getting the INT that time.
And couldn't you almost feel the fat bubbles coming off his helmet? Go drop it. Go drop it. Go drop it. You don't get many chances to get an interception as a D lineman, and that ball seemed to be in the air forever for him, but he makes the play. His friends, his family are celebrating, and most importantly, his teammates right by him.
Score one for the big boys, baby. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Packers 28. Bears 14.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Gibson now to return. He eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And he powers ahead for about 5, and it's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
That's complete inside the 35. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears making a one-score game in the first half. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Throw left side to Watson. And he's not going to get anything out of this. The defense all over it, and they're going to take him out for a loss of 2.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Gets it complete. Here's Marshall Lloyd. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash.
I know we get so enamored with a one-handed catch, an amazing throw, but I am telling you, that kick from that distance is just as impressive. The leg strength, the power, he drives it low, and he finds a way to get an enormous 3 points.
And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Up the sideline to the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
7-yard line.
Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock. And we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Has it downfield working the left. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
A gain of 15. And the Bears.
They'll run it from the gun. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
The give here on 2nd. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
To the air on 3rd and long. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the frozen tundra of Lambeau coming up. All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Williams going to run with it. And this one's overwhelmed. They drive him backwards and off the field with this turnover on downs.
Hey, fourth down, I get it. You want the ball with your biggest playmaker. And a lot of offenses, that's quarterback. They trusted him to run for it, but the defense locked it down.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On the move, hit it right. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. Man in motion, out of the slot. Williams off the play fake. Cut down the left side by his running back. Oh, baby. The Packers take their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
What is it on? Here we go. Slam left.
From the red zone on 1st. Connection made. Kyle Mendunga. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
What is it?
Putting the tight end in motion. 2nd down. Here's an option. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Williams with 3rd and long. This one's caught. He drives this down to the 8 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
New York knocks it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
Return starts at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Gravity ring. Get up.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Lasers this one deep. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. Two-point try is good by McManus. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Bears 24.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Burden now to return it. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's more of the catch out left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Second down, looking for options. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
And the Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Williams on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a one-score game before halftime. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears 31. Cade York to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he'll go out of bounds with more than half enemy territory to begin the series at the 45-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Cup 19. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's going to push one deep down and brought in inside the 20. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. Offense up to the line fast.
Ready?
And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. This 32 yards out is on the right hash. McManus sends it through. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Gibson now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is second down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Third down. Here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They will go for it. Williams. Right side. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, Chicago.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Williams from the gun. Short pass brought in. Spins right by him. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 from the 32. Off the play fake, Williams. Hits his running back. Taken down right along the 30.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brown, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Blowing back, it's the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with third down and 5.
Brings up third and 5.
To throw is Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
York knocks it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball is going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They'll go play action for Sanders. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
19. Set the lead.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. Complete beyond the marker. A lot of space ahead. He's going to bring this down to their 35.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready, set.
All set to go now from the 35.
Go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Throwing this one back at the end zone. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a third down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Going deep towards the end zone. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 13-point lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Bears 34.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Give now to the running back. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
The Packers going nickel on 3rd. Third and long for him here. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
10-yard loss on the play. 3 and out.
On now comes their punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Go.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. This is Reed working the right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And gain 11 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
Got it. Ready?
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
And This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up third down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. It's like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
65 cap.
Sanders now on third down. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. That one missed the mark. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Packers send out their punting unit. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. 30. And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Back-to-back carries here. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. 1st down, Williams to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Working from the gun, Williams. Forced out to his right. This is Loveland working the right side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. You're good on the point after. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears 41.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Buffalo 8, 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that makes it 3rd down.
Ready, break. Warriors 70. Let's go.
Throw here, 3rd down. On target to Musgrave. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Back to the air here on second. Sanders. It's reeled in by Benson. He's still going at the 30. And they hit big there on that second down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. Sanders setting the pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
3. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. Punt team on the field. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. That's grabbed at the 10. He's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner, up past the 35.
First down 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. Cuts right. Going at the 30. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
You could really tell the defense bit hard on that read option. Everybody went the back's way. And once he pulled it back, he had daylight for days, making the correct read and going for big yardage. Everything they could ask out of him on one play.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
Here's another for it. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. And they're gonna say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're gonna have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate. Two sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Let's go now. 77 Wolf.
They're going to try with Etienne. And they turn him away. The defense holds strong, and they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they're there to send him out of bounds. But Brock, the damage has been done as he gets him up past the 20. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
79 Broncos. Ready. Buffalo 18. Go.
Now Sanders. That's caught. He found some space. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Well, we have seen the value of a big, physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
On first down, here's Sanders. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Warriors 7, 9, 7.
Going again here, Sanders. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Come on. 70, 19, Tiger, 19.
Air it out on 3rd. They did it! He made the interception! And the Bears have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
He'll run it with Menunga. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
A pickup of 2 yards.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
What is up?
Williams on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
What is up? Hey, volunteer. Blue.
Looking to throw. Walker holds it in. And they make the stop. I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line.
A gain of 6 yards.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west. Right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
He's got it inside the 25. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Brought in right side. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now give left side to Lloyd. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. He's back to throw. Looking slant route complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Has it in close. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's excellent job getting the completion.
Line up the design keeper. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Don't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. He's keeping it. Got to get it forward. They can't end it with a knee, but this would run out some clock. And it's a designed run for him. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. An important attempt coming up here for Brandon McManus. Only a 20-yarder here. McManus sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Williams. get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. So they're going to take their shot now at making things a one-score game. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
So they take the field goal right there, Kate. That's the right play. I think you've got to make that decision, especially with no timeouts left. But now comes the critical kick. I think an onside kick is coming right here.
And this is recovered by the Packers hands team. They're going to win this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
So this is a Packers win. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum.